All right, friends, and welcome to lesson 3. So in lesson 3, this is all about having more than one term, which just means more than one unknown fractional part involving the unknown on one side of the equation. So let's go ahead and build this. It says y plus 2/3 y plus 3 equals 18. So let's just unpack this. We know that y is our yellow piece, so let's build that. We know that 2/3 y's means that we're talking about the thirds, which is the blues, and I have 2 of them. So I'm going to have this guy. Bloop. Okay. And then 3 means I'm going to have my 3 cube. Oh, man, here. And then 18 means I'm going to have 10 and 8. Okay. So when you're looking at this, okay, we'd first do our legal move. So we'd subtract 3 from both sides. So this would take off 3, and this would become 15. And after you take the value of 3 off of both sides, we're left with a value of 15 on the right side. And in order to find the value of the blue block, we're going to first replace this yellow for some blue. So 1 yellow, it's kind of like regrouping. 1 yellow is worth 3 blue. So I'm just going to change that guy. So look, we didn't change anything except for how it looks. We just regrouped it for 3 blue. Okay, so now it's a little bit easier to see how much a blue is worth because you've got 15 on this side, and now you can see that we've got 5 blues on this side. So if we're doing 5, then we can see that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Blue is going to be worth 3. And my y is going to be worth 3, 6, 9. And now I can do my check. So my check, I'd build everything back to the way it was. To make sure both sides are even. So this would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then on this side, 18. So 18 equals 18, and I'm done. All right, let's do one more example before we go. All right, so here's our example number 2. We have 2y minus 3/2 y plus 3 equals 15. R equals and y equals, and then check. Okay, so if you've done hands-on equations before, subtraction, you're kind of used to it. We're going to literally build this as it says, okay? So the first thing I would put down is my 2y. 1, 2. My next step is to subtract 3/2. Okay, so in order to do that, I first have to turn these into halves. Okay, so I've turned them in halves. So now let's do this step. Now I subtract 3/2. Bloop. And then I put my 3 on. And then on the other side, I have 15. And now I'm actually ready to solve. So that was a lot of steps. So anytime you have subtraction, just start building it and then subtract as you go. So by subtracting, next I do my legal move. So I take off the 3, and this would turn to a 2. Okay, so by subtracting the 3 on both sides, we now see that my red is, I only have 1 red, and then on the other side, I've got my value. So it's like, it's told to me. So my red equals 12. Okay, and so if I had 2 red, that would make a yellow. 12 and 12 is 24, so 1 yellow equals 24. Now, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild it. So my 2y, and I'm going to go ahead and just do this step so that it's easier to see. 2y minus 3 halves plus 3 equals 15. And let's do our step. If this is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. So my check is 15 equals 15. All right, go ahead and tackle lesson 3.